Greetings, gang. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Look at y'all. What's up, Medicine? What's up, Roots and Mine? Hey, Chino. Hey, Scott. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, Peace and Positivity. Hey, Esther. Yeah. We on early, right? It's only 4:26 my time, gang. But no lie, I was being called to just pull some oracle messages for you guys. Um just something quick, just to get like a light feel, just to see what's going on. I got so many oracle decks and I hardly ever use them, and I promised you guys last year my bad, that I was going to do an oracle card reading for you guys. So we're gonna get into that. And if we need to clarify anything serious with the tarot, we will. But okay guys, so we're gonna get a quick oracle message and then we are out of here. Tiff. Okay, gang. So what really prompted me was this tea leaves oracle. I love this deck. I've had it for so many years and I hardly use it for you guys, but it has really good messages. So we're gonna start with this one and then we'll move on to some other oracle decks and see what we have for you guys. Okay, so overall energy here is bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. Now these cards, it's so thick, it's like hard for me to shuffle these, so I'm not gonna do I'm gonna shuffle them, but not like I do the tarots because my hands are kind of small. But yeah, so bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. So last week I remember on the collective message we were talking about you guys had like the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, or the Nine of Pentacles all together. And Spirits was saying some of you guys might be getting a new job or something like that. So I feel like this is kind of like confirming last week's message here. And if you already have employment, you might find yourself getting a raise or a promotion to a higher position or something like that. But somebody's getting to the bag right now, okay? Yeah, the next card you guys got is Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay? So some of you guys may be going back to school and you may find that you qualify for financial aid or certain grants and scholarships. I see some of you guys going back to school later this year for some of you because there's going to be something that sparks your interest and you're going to see that it makes a lot of money and that it's kind of easy for you to do. So I think some of you guys will be going back to school, or you know, you're going to be getting a raise. Okay, so you guys got October. So something could be happening later this year in October for you. That is the fall. We barely just got out of this fall, but something important may be happening for you in October. So put a pin in October, and when October comes up, kind of see what's going on for you at that time. All right, the next card you guys got Wall, misunderstanding. Okay, let's move this. So this is what's happening right now. I feel like I'm hearing two ships in the night. Hey Red. Oh, I miss you too, Red. Misunderstanding. So this is what's happening. Some of you guys, there's a wall in between you and someone else. Now, this is a winding road, okay? So this is like you communicate with somebody, you think you've got something all figured out, and then something else happens. So, or something is misunderstood. I feel like somebody stonewalls and they don't want to hear what someone else is saying. Now, if that's something that you like to do, then that's fine. But just know if you don't I don't want to say compromise, but if you don't communicate to understand, then you will always be standing under the topic, the situation, the argument, the disagreement, the misunderstanding, whatever it is, you'll always be under it. So you might have to have some critical communication with someone. Okay. But yeah, I feel like there's some stonewalling going on here. Now, for some of you guys, I feel like there's people in your life who choose to misunderstand you. And so they always feel like you're trying to walk all over them, or like you're trying to put them, hey, on Shura's Messenger. They may feel like you're always trying to, hey, boss lady T, look at the gang showing up. Yeah, somebody may feel like that. You guys got Beetle here. Okay, now this also is like the scarab. Good fortune. All right. So this kind of like bypasses this misunderstanding. One thing I know for true here is that hey, Miss Love Life, when there's a misunderstanding, but it's supposed to happen. You can have some good fortune coming in, and it's just certain people that ain't supposed to be around it. That's why this wall is here. And people could be misunderstanding your boundaries too. And it's because you are stepping into like a higher space in your life with the raise, promotion, getting the bag, elephant. You stepping into something higher, maybe even a higher tax bracket or pay grade here. And you have set up boundaries with people who don't want nothing. Or you've set up boundaries with people who make excuses as opposed to finding solutions. And some of you, your spirit team is just blocking people who don't got good intentions from even being a part of this journey. You need to be mindful here when you ask spirit to remove people, to, all the things, they will. And it could be people you like. It'll end up being people you care about. Like, we've joked about this on the channel several times, but be mindful of that. You know what I mean? Because that could be happening for some of you guys. And you could be misunderstanding it. Like, why I'm getting to the bag. My money is about to go up. Whatever. Why? It seem like I can't share it with certain people. Certain people are blocked off from me with this wall here, and that's why. Okay? All right, let's see. August may be significant. Look, 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. I'm telling you, something good is about to happen for y'all. Anybody that's blocked out of your life, or that you was just randomly led to put up a boundary with, it's because it's something good that's coming in, but it's only for you. You guys got firecracker excitement here at the bottom of the day. Hey, Marie. You got firecracker here, excitement at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you might be entering a very exciting time. August through October could really be an exciting time here for some of you guys. I said August through October because October came out first, then August came. Now we have September. So it's August, September, October. So that's like a sequence or synchronicity or some shit. But there may be some good things happening in those months. Like the later summer going into the early fall. You might find like your luck is changing. Money is growing. You're taking adventures. You're wiser from the experiences you've had with the elephant here. Yeah, Spirit says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals, boot. Yeah, so you could be like really ambitious and you're just being blocked off from people who aren't. You're being blocked off from people who want to sit around and critique and criticize and talk about the problem and not the solution. These people will not be able to go with you. Yeah. Now we got Rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters here. So definitely be mindful of anybody that you on this path, you trying to get shit done. They come in, they only want one thing. That's going to throw you off your path. Yeah. It's going to throw you off your path. With Pale, time to get out of a situation. Something could have been very physical with you and someone, but that's all it was. And with the Pale, it's like now you realize, okay, I got to get out of this. This is not benefiting me in any kind of way. So I need to get out of this situation here. Yeah, because you got door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So there's a door opening for you. Yeah, something's opening up for you. Yeah, they was fucking like rabbits, okay? There's a door opening up for you. And so it's time to get out of whatever situation you in and move on to the next one. Yeah, Ashe, ink pot. Problems to be resolved. Yeah. You're coming into this place where you're resolving a lot of things that were issues. But I feel like it's good because you got the money to do it. You got the time, the energy now that your energy ain't being drained from some meaningless sexual encounter you could have had. So now you're going to have the energy to focus on other things, to focus on opening these doors for yourself. All right, so we got haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. Yeah, so this is the time to just be focused on getting your shit in order. Getting out of any random ass situations you done got yourself in. Yeah, I want to see what this I clarified haystack and I get dagger. Fear, worries, tense situations here. So somebody could have tried to put some type of fear in you. Could have put you in some really uncomfortable situations. You could have even been stabbed in the back by someone with this dagger. And this caused you to always be worrying or constantly watching your back. You got psychic ability. You got psychic ability. Trust your ability. Psychic ability. Trust your intuition. If you feel like you can't trust somebody, you probably can't trust them. Now with this dagger here and this karma. Somebody needs to be careful who they stabbing in the back too. However, somebody is trying to set someone up for failure, they about to get it right back. Yeah. I want to clarify this with the tarot real quick. It's like we doing the reading in reverse, gang, because I usually start with the tarot and then finish up with the oracles. It's like we kind of doing it reverse today. And spirits is saying don't let sex or physical attraction cloud someone's intuition. Somebody could have done that. All right. Show me this, please. What's this dagger? Karma and psychic ability. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is definitely reaping what they have sown. With the eye, somebody needs to look within too. Because I'm hearing like somebody is playing the victim right now, but somebody caused their own pain. Somebody was their own dagger. Somebody needs to go inside and see. But if someone is trying to cause you some type of harm, they are going to receive what they're putting out. Show me this. Three of Wands in reverse. They're not getting no results though. Somebody could have thought like stabbing you in the back was gonna like gain them something. It actually slowed things down completely for them. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. You could have picked up on this. And you could have put a boundary in between you and whoever this is. That's why the results are not coming out. You ever got an intuitive nudge? Like somebody try to be in your life. You ever get an intuitive nudge and spirit will give you like a premonition. And it'll be like, this is why y'all gonna fall out. This is their, because spirit might show you people's inner wounds. Like not some surface level shit. Spirit may show you people's wounds and why they act out and how that's going to affect y'all's connection later down the line. And then it's either them or you. But I feel like it's like they kind of like, with the tense situation, they kind of overreact to small things. And because you know with the haystack, that's like finding a needle in a haystack. That's small. You really can't find that. But I feel like somebody kind of like overreacts to something. And then you have to set a boundary. And then you like, oh, I'm glad I did. Because if they're like this about this, you know, it could have gotten bigger. Somebody has a very tense energy about them. But I don't feel like it's in a good way. Because some people can be very intense and you just like, ooh, I'm fired up too. But then some people could be intense, but it's just tense. It's like, it makes the whole room tense. Like they, and see somebody who hasn't done shadow work and just thinks whatever, they'll be like, yeah, when I walk in the room, everybody tense up because I'm that bitch or I'm that nigga or I'm that this and that. No, that's not this. They make, hey, Lily Cat, they make every situation around them tense when it doesn't have to be. And with the psychic ability here, you can sense that. You can see that. So you kind of distance yourself. Yeah. All right, let's move forward. So some of you guys may need to pay attention to your finances right now. Just making sure that you're doing the right thing. Some of your family could be the reason why your finances are the way they are. You got purse here and weeping willow, family issues with this purse here. Intuitively I'm hearing like somebody could be trying to like cause problems in your family life to like affect your money. So how that would play out in your life is someone doing things to like, I don't know, because it's more spiritually than anything. So I really can't give you any physical explanations, but I'm gonna try. Like someone coming to your house and purposely breaking your dishwasher or your dryer. That affects the whole family because everybody go wash their clothes, you know, clean their dishes, and now you got to spend money on that family item. You know, I feel like something like that is happening here. Somebody wants a family to be in sorrow. Somebody wants a family to be like down bad on their finances, penny pinching all the time. This is what somebody wants, Spirit is telling me. You've got wealth in the upright with these coins on here. So it's like you gonna have your generational wealth. You didn't come from a rich family, so you created one. But just know with this dagger here, there is some type of saboteur energy that I'm picking up on. Someone could be emotionally selfish here with the love and be aware of greed. Somebody feels like all their emotional needs need to be fulfilled at every moment. They're not thinking about anybody else. Yeah, somebody's like a greedy lover. Somebody overindulges in like people, sensations, and shit like that. This is also someone too who doesn't like take time to heal from one relationship before they jump into another. It's like somebody's addicted to love, addicted to relationships, addicted to sadness even. Like somebody likes all of that emotional roller coaster shit. With the pig and the love, that don't even sound right together. Beware of greed and love. Like, come on. Whoever this is, they tend to transfer. They do a transfer of emotions all the time. So like if they was fucking with one person for like 6-7 months to a year, and then that don't go right, then when they break up with that person, like 2 weeks later, they already in love with somebody else, but they not in love. They just transferring those emotions over to someone else because they need that. I think we talked about that on Sunday or Tuesday too. Like somebody just greedy, like they just want to like be in love all the time. And there's nothing wrong with being in love. If you know me, you know what I'm saying. It's like, but somebody is just like, they're all consuming when it comes to that. I don't know. Show me this. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Lily Cat. Love bombing. Yeah. And with the Seven of Swords, it's kind of like, I don't know, somebody they ain't loyal to nothing. While they in something, they looking for somebody else. Whoever this is too, they got a gang of dating profiles. Like they do the online dating. Even if it's they try to date on Pinterest. They try to date on TikTok. They try to date on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere they can find anybody, they are there. And there's nothing wrong with online dating if that's what you're into. I feel like this person, I don't know, they just get greedy and selfish when it comes to love. It's just too much. It's gluttony. And they also want to consume people. people's minds, people's hearts. They just, I don't know. Whoever this is, they need to be careful because they're leaving themselves like susceptible to like scam artists and frauds. And they're going to take advantage of that with the Seven of Swords. Let's see here. So while somebody like, oh, I'm only doing this because I love you. No, they doing that because they have a insatiable desire to be in love. And anybody who's in the Seven of Swords, when they see that on you, they see that energy signature on you, they going to work you. They going to work your ass. Be that moved in your house. Be that having you cash app their ass every week. You become like a slave to this shit. So you got to make sure your intentions are right. Do you just want love or are you going to be selective here? Show me the Seven of Swords. Because it's like somebody will have anyone that'll take them. But it's almost like, yeah, Seven of Wands. Somebody need better boundaries. Somebody is really putting themselves out there to like get scammed just because they want to be in love. Somebody gives too much way too soon. Too much control and shit. Too much control of their heart. Like, somebody need way better boundaries here. It's looking like a pattern with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Hey, guys, the duality. I'm doing good, babe. I hope you are too. Yeah, somebody need better boundaries when it comes to love. All right. Let's move forward. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to move forward because this ain't even supposed to be no heavy ass reading. Page of Cups. Somebody just wants the love from someone that they didn't receive as a child. Like maybe somebody felt unloved as a child and it just causes them to like overindulge and be like longing all the time. But whoever this is, they got an air of selfishness to them. So I'm not seeing somebody just be like, oh, just a hopeless romantic. Like, no, somebody got a greedy little heart on their ass too, though. This person ain't all innocent. They may pretend to be innocent with the Page of Cups, but they not. But they tell themselves, like, I just want to be loved. All right. All right, let's get another oracle deck. And then whoever this is, Spirit is showing me like they be on cloud 9 when they got a love interest. It don't matter how new it is, they be on cloud 9. They don't care about spirit. Ain't no spiritual attacks no more because they in a relationship. Everything's perfect. But then as soon as this shit be falling through, then that's when they go back to this state of like depression. The whole world is against me. Everything bad is going in my life. But that same shit be going on while they dating new people over and over again. They're just distracted. their greed is being fed with that pig in love. So they don't see the other things. So it distracts them from the things that spirit really want them to be focused on. But with the Seven of Swords, you can't tell this person that because they're gonna think you're trying to steal their joy. All right, let's see here. All right, what do we have? The sun is about to set over here right now. Yeah, it be getting dark at like 5 o'clock now. 5, 6 o'clock. Okay, you guys got the thinking woman. So I'm picking up the energy of someone who's really concerned right now. Like, concerned with like your family, your well-being, your overall happiness, your health. That's right, Tiff. Your overall health, your well-being. All right, Tiff, don't make spirit start. Now y'all done got y'all great fortune 4-leaf clover. You got the bag. You got wealth. Now what else you want? You got the thinking woman here with the happy family. So someone is just really concerned about family matters, just like keeping the family stable, keeping things in order. Some of you guys could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with the thinking woman here. And some of you guys tend to overthink. You know what, Scott? You fired. Scott and Tiff is on timeout. Now, it ain't even nighttime and y'all cutting up. I tried to come in on the daytime and see if y'all would act right. And y'all still acting up. You want to get the bell too, Scott? You and Tiff riding out together tonight? Yeah, you and Tiff getting the bell. So you like, is my family going to be happy? Is this going to go right? Is that going to go right? Bottom of the deck here is anxiety in reverse. Stop tripping. Yeah, y'all can't act right. Can't get right. Some of y'all need to chill. Some of y'all is way too neurotic, bro. Like, relax. I'm on the pegs, bitch. I'm on the pegs. Hey, Lindy. Hey, Amelia. You welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, the pegs, that's old school, Tim. What you know about that? No? Yeah. What's up, Feather? Yeah, so Spirit is like, stop giving yourself anxiety. You could be solid right now. Your kids could be happy if you have kids. When we're looking at the happy family here, or things could just be fine. And also too, stop letting minor hiccups with the anxiety in reverse push you over the edge. Stop letting minor inconveniences push you over the edge. See, some of y'all are spoiled. Yep. Some of y'all are spoiled. And you always thinking of the next thing you got to worry about. Some will be going good with the happy family. You be like, okay, but I got to worry about this. No, you don't. With the anxiety in reverse, you don't. Sometimes just let shit be. Like, just relax. Just let things be. Stop always trying to, like, control something. Like, just let things be. Stop overthinking. Stop overanalyzing. Every day ain't going to be, seamless. There are going to be little hiccups here and there. But overall, with the happy family, things could be good. You got to look at it like, overall, are things good? Yeah. All right, then. Chill. All right, let's read this. Anxiety is 18, breaking down to the 9. Yeah, some stuff you used to have to worry about, you don't even got to worry about no more. Think about that. Maybe in the past, all you had was money worries. Dang, I ain't got no money to do this. I ain't got no money to do that. Now you probably got the money. So what you worried about now? Now, Spirit is saying cultivate something else with the happy family here. It says, finally relief. This nightmare of a card reverse could mean one of two things. Either a recent problem is on its way out, causing you to feel more relaxed, or you have mastered the old habit of worry and have freed yourself from the anxiety within. Either way, anxiety reverse is a good omen of more relaxed and peaceful times to come. Maintain a trusting attitude and let the difficulties and fear thoughts fade away into the distance. Affirmation. I let go of fear and worry. I assume the best and live in peace. All is well. Like, really, and I already know, because that's the thing about these collective readings. You can't try to force them to fit. I know not everybody got the best family. I know not everybody got the best living environment. So everybody ain't going to be able to resonate with that. But some of you have a stable environment. You have your necessities. They're met. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking for something else to worry about. And then some of you guys are going to tell me, well, I'm only doing that because I'm used to the other shoe dropping. I'm used to when I'm happy, something bad happens. I get it. But right now, in the present, be present. Are things solid right now at this moment in time? Yes, then allow yourself to feel that and don't bring anxiety into that situation. Now, some of you guys could have been dealing with people that was like that too. Like, things could be cool, things could be solid, the needs are met, and then somebody just come in and trying to find something to worry about. And you could be thinking like, okay, things about to get better for me with this happy family. Do I bring this anxious ass person or energy into this next cycle? No, don't, because things are about to get better for you. And I'm telling you, everybody can't go, and everybody don't get to have a front row seat to this. But you gotta calm your mind down, Stop thinking about the worries. You came this far, so whatever's next, you already know that's gonna get handled too. All right. Let's clarify this. Yeah, judgment in the upright position. Nine of Cups. See, this one I'm about to block everybody. Because something good is about to happen for you. And you could be sitting up here thinking of something to worry about. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands in the upright position. And stability about to be solid for you. Stop worrying so much. Stop overthinking. Write down things you need to take care of and check them off as you go along. But you need to find time to be, to just be. To shut down your mind. To just relax, to be at peace. And with the Judgment and the Nine of Cups, Spirit is really telling you to take account of things that you want that you already have. I bet all of you can name 5 things that you really wanted and you have them right now. And don't cloud it up with the yeah buts. Just name 5 things that you wanted and you have right now. Four of Wands, for some of you, it's a roof over your head. But, yeah. Bottom of the deck here is the Five of Cups in reverse. So Spirit is like, yo, come out of this sadness. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps or strings or whatever they say. And then stop letting love relationships with people be the thing that just destroys all the blessings you have. With that pig in love, because some of y'all be riding high on the hog when you in love. I'm telling you, stop letting that be the thing that makes you feel like life ain't worth it or nothing good's going on. It'll blind you to what's really in front of you that actually matters. See, when people are removed out of my life, and this is just my personal thing, I'm not telling you to adopt my theories. But when people are removed from my life, of course, back in the day, I would crash out. Like, oh my God, why is this happening? Now I don't really give a fuck. If you removed out of my life, either I was being saved from you or you was being saved from me. Either way, if I've asked my spirit team to step in and remove anybody that had bad intentions for me or that wasn't for my highest good, if they remove, I'm not about to be mourning that shit. Five of Cups in reverse. There is no mourning. Something had to happen. Judgment, divine intervention that meant this energy, this person, this relationship, this family member, whatever it is, wasn't supposed to be in my life. So now I don't care. Now I'm not crying. Now I'm not sad. You know, maybe I will reflect and be like, dang, that was fun. And it could have been funner. But fuck that. I got a strong spirit team, so I'm going to trust that they're going to make sure that the right people and right relationships and stuff is in my life. You have to adopt that. Well, see, I just said I wasn't going to tell y'all to do that. I'm not telling y'all to do that. But I learned I had to adopt that so I could be more accountable and be more in acceptance of things that enter and leave my life. Yes, Tiff. And I'm not about to be sitting around like the martyr and the sad puppy and all. No. Nine of Cups, judgment. There's something that you can be grateful for at this time in your life. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of the deck here is the Chariot and the upright. So it's like moving on, moving forward, full steam ahead, okay? Hold on, the camera don't want to focus. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Major Arcana, the Chariot, crowning the Four of Wands. Yep, it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. Whatever you looking for outside of you, you already have it inside of you. You got to dig in and pull that shit out. Don't wait for nobody to come in your life and now you happy. You got to have that happiness before anybody arrives. The Nine of Cups talks about your fulfillment of wishes. Ain't got shit to do with anybody else. And some of y'all need to be taking better care of your emotions. Matters of the heart. The cups are emotions, the heart. You need to be taking better care of that. All right, we ain't even supposed to be in here like this. But shit, to come out, I'm going to read it. All right, let's move forward, gang. Trying to save my energy for y'all tomorrow. Y'all like to act up on the HP readings. Y'all like to turn up. So, this was supposed to be light. All right, Spirit, what do you want me to do? Okay. Let's get you guys some abundance messages from my abundance oracle. Yeah, take a nap tomorrow, Scott. Thank you, Tiff. I love you, girl. I love you so much, Tiff. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have here. All right, Spirit. And then after this, we're going to pull from the Archangel deck, too, to see what angels come out for you guys. Okay, Ashe. You guys got abundance mindset. If you think your abundance is something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment. And that is what you will experience. And I was telling y'all to be present. Be present. Look around you at the abundance that you have. You know? And I can't tell you what that is. But you gotta look around and see. Because like this angel is like standing on coins and other material things. You know? Speak life over your situation right now. Speak life over your finances, your abundance. You know, protect those things. It's like watering those things like a plant, nurturing it like you would do a child, a baby, a pet. Like you got to nurture it in that kind of way so that can grow for you more. And like, say you want a certain amount of money. Say you want $5,000. Be like, now that I got $5,000, I can do what I need to do. And at first it may sound a little silly because you like, I don't actually have the $5,000 in my hand, but you got it energetically. So if you keep speaking on it like that, that shit gonna show up. It says, take a divinely guided chance. All positive and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you can make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Yeah. You know, and I feel like a lot of you guys, some of you guys have been like really focusing in on that. You just might have to do something different or something new. You know. But I feel like you are abundant. You are abundant right now. Bottom of the deck here is God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God there is no lack or limitations. Rather, there is plenty abundance for all to share. It's like you got it. Hey, Rue. Um, you got it. Okay? Spirit is giving this to you right now. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. Bottom of the deck here is donations, tithing, and charitable work. It says give joyfully to organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned in manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, and other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. I feel like some of you guys already do that. You give back in different ways in your life. That's nobody's business but your own, how you decide to give to organizations or people. But I feel like that's going to bring a lot of good things back to you. Yeah, because you got sever of poverty at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So the ways in which you have given, like, from your heart, you're going to see a return on that. You guys got employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Yeah, you guys got a lot going on. It feels like a whirlwind of things that you have to accomplish, get ready for. It's like you leave one situation, you're going into another one. It's a lot of change happening. But I felt like you needed. You know, you needed this change. You was waiting for this with the horse on this card. You could be so glad. For some of you guys, you're glad about this employment change. So if you was unemployed, now you employed. If you was employed somewhere you didn't want to be, now you get a chance to rest. So whatever employment change you going through is going to be beneficial for your situation. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab something to drink.
Welcome to Bedwetting Breakthroughs presented by Good Nights, where we have honest conversations about the challenges of bedwetting. Bedwetting and peeing your pants are the same thing. False. Really? That's right. Bedwetting is technically called nocturnal enuresis. I like to think of it as daytime bladder and nighttime bladder. Totally different systems are engaged. Potty training is a skill and bedwetting is a developmental stage.
Welcome to LaGrange, Georgia, USA, where all Duracell AA and AAA batteries are assembled. One factory, one set of standards. But what about our competitors? They're assembled around the world. You can check for yourself right at the shop. But Duracell AA's are assembled in the USA.
Ain't gonna be mad.
Those are on me. Just kidding. You gotta pay for those.
Okay, I'm back. All right, let's move forward. But I just feel like whatever is for you at this time. So sever your vows of poverty, okay? This card says, "Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time." So this is a huge responsibility for you, because you may be about to be granted the generational wealth, the mindset, the manifestation abilities to make sure that your family or the generations that come from you will be secure no matter what. And I feel like a lot of you guys are in this mindset or energy of severing vows of poverty so that you can make that come true. You know, like if you always have to struggle to find somewhere to live, you don't want to pass that down to your seeds. You trying to make sure that you have some type of something solid, you know, to pass down. I feel like it's like a big responsibility for some of you. I also feel like at this time you need to be mindful of anybody who doesn't have as much to lose as you. Okay, because you could be consorting with some people who are in a state of poverty, but they may not be speaking that to you, and they could try to persuade you to make decisions that will put you and your generations in a state of poverty. Anybody in your life right now needs to want to see you win. They don't have to be the one that makes you win or anything like that, but they can't be in your life trying to sow seeds of poverty or lack mindset into you, or to get you to rush and gamble your fortune away, your personal spiritual equity away. None of that. Okay? All right. Let's see, gang. We almost done. I'm making a vegetarian lasagna for dinner, and then I'm gonna make like a little garden salad and some breadsticks. But we started early, so I'm good. It's only 5:25 my time. So when I went to go grab my little drink, I preheated my oven. Thank you. It's Subway, Scott. Never mind, y'all. I mean Subway tonight. That was code word for Subway. Hey, my moon. Hey, sis. That was I was gonna be petty in the members lounge, but I didn't. But now since Scott said that, I'm gonna post something petty in the members lounge just because Scott said that. Cause I ain't said cat dog nothing about Subway. And here they come. Chatting shit. So now I'm gonna be petty in the members. Just for that. Yeah, Scott. Yeah. Okay, so you guys got comfort. Archangel Azrael says, "I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal." Helping your heart to heal, okay? So this is the archangel that is with you right now. Some of you guys could really be kind of getting over a breakup. I feel that. I just heard this song in my head called Misty Blue. It's like an old school song. From my grandma time. It's called Misty Blue, I believe. But I feel like you could kind of be I don't want to say depressed or nothing like that, but you could be a little down in the dumps about something, matters of the heart, you know. But you know what I'm also hearing too with all this blue on this card? Yes, God, thank you. That's exactly the chorus. I'm gonna listen to that because I haven't heard that, and I'm talking about since I was a kid. That's crazy that would come up, but I don't feel like you like truly depressed like that, but with all the blue coming up and it's really leading me to the throat chakra, I feel like you could have said some things that you wish you wouldn't have said. And I'm not talking about, now maybe for some of you could have been something mean-spirited. But for some of you, it's kind of like you probably revealed too much about yourself to someone, being vulnerable. You kind of wish you wouldn't have done that. Because now that this person is not in your life, you feel like they left with pieces of information of you or something like that. So I could be speaking to someone who's a very private person, and you may not like the fact that you opened up about things that you hadn't, but it was because it was some type of excitement there. You thought you found someone you connected with on some level. You may have disclosed things about yourself that now you feel like you would have held back on because they didn't meet the mark here. Yeah. Yeah, some things you wish you would have held back on. Maybe some you know. You let someone get a little too close. You got teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. So, you know, you learn lessons. Teach these lessons to other people. You know, I'm quick to tell y'all, like, look, I did this stupid thing. Don't be like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm quick to tell y'all some stupid shit I done did, or some ways I allowed myself to be too exposed. You know, it happens to the best of us. We're not machines in that way. Okay? But I feel like with the teaching and learning, it's like it goes hand in hand. You've learned some things that made you able to teach yourself better things, or, you know, pass it down to somebody younger than you, or next to you, or the same age as you. We all go through different things at different times, you know? But I really feel like you've learned some lessons. But I don't feel like you should be hard on yourself, though, honestly. With the teaching and learning, I don't feel like you should be like, oh, I'm stupid. Like, don't be like that. Don't be like that. It was a learning moment. Okay? And that's all it was. So, you gotta learn. You gotta experience to learn. Yeah. Now, you guys got you know what to do. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So now you've learned, you know, you've been in a learning position, teaching position, whatever have you here. But you learned some shit, and so now you know what to do. See, if you look at him, he's got this gray hair, so that represents experience, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. So you know some things now. So now when a certain situation arises again, you know what to do. So you don't really got to worry like that. Okay. Some of you guys need to really get in your journals. You got creative writing here. It says, Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen, an article, or a book. So maybe you guys need to really start being more outspoken. Some of you guys are really analytical and you possess great critical thinking skills. You need to utilize that. If you go to this website called what's the website called? I think it's called Vistaprint. You can start up like just a blog page and they'll give you the template to do that. You could just write about your experiences. You never know who it might reach. And maybe don't even start off with it like, oh, I'm about to reach all these people. Just start off with it as being like a creative outlet for yourself. Some of you guys are good with words, communication, and that's an air sign thing. So we keep going back to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you don't have to be. That could be somewhere in your chart. But nonetheless, you have great creative writing skills. You might need to utilize that in some way. It could be healthy for your healing, you processing certain things you've experienced, and it can also help others to process things they've experienced. But it's something about creative writing that you need to dive into. For some of you guys, you would even be a good journalist. Yeah. Okay. You already know I was hoping we would have got Archangel Michael. I'm spoiled. Let's pull one more. Okay, you guys got Archangel Haniel, moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. So, not everybody works with the moon cycles when they manifest, but some do. And if you do find yourself working with the moon cycles, you might find you get better results when that happens, okay? Girl, you already know we be hoping he come out. He like a superstar or some shit. He like, y'all already be bothering me enough. I'm busy. So this might be a good time for you to work with the moon cycles. And but I feel like some of you guys already do, and you know. Full moon for removing, banishing, new moon for bringing things in, waxing, waning moon. Like, you know all, you know what cycles you need to be working with. That's going to teach you like a lot of patience, you know.
This is a L'Oreal Paris Everpure Glossing Shampoo, Conditioner, and 5-minute lamination mask. These products are truly incredible. This 3-step process makes my hair look so shiny, smooth, and healthy. Trust me, you guys need to try them out.
Okay, let's see, gang. We almost done. You know what? I'm gonna pull before we end. We'll pull one of my OG decks. All right, Spirit. Let's see here. Yeah, when I was closing this deck out, it said relationship harmony. So some of you guys may really need to be working with the heart chakra at this time. Matters of the heart, love, energy. That may be very important for you at this time. Okay. And that was Archangel Zadkiel. So you may really need to work with matters of the heart at this time, healing your heart chakra or opening it up, you know. All right, let's pull from something we never pull from. Okay. me shift around. Oh shit, my bad game. Okay. I feel like some of you guys may be overachievers. Okay, you guys got number 16. Breaks down to the 7. It says, what you want wants you. I love it. I love it. Because yes. And you need to be affirming that shit. Like, all that I want for my highest good wants me too. And it finds its way to me. Ashe. Okay? Doing that is going to enable you to see the true you. Your wants and your desires. I feel like those are important. You know? Yeah. You know, you really think a lot. You think a lot. I feel like you think more than you talk to others. Look how she's laying over the edge of the couch like that. That's comfortable for her. You possibly self-reflect a lot too. Yeah. You looking for something. You looking for something here. You guys got diving for light. You're looking for the spectacular. You're looking for the miracles. Hey, Savon! She said, hey, I'm back. Where the hell you been? You're looking for something deep. You're looking for more. I feel like you know that your life is not just supposed to be like work, home, responsibilities. I feel like you know that you're like here for greatness, for something amazing. You know, it's like that's something inside of you that cannot be shook. Thank you. Yeah. That's something inside of you that cannot be shook. Confirmation, power of attraction, number 13, which breaks down to the 4. And so your angels are going to conspire with you to make sure that shit happens.
Unlike other value meals, this box won't leave you hungry.
It's like you just know. You ever just have that feeling over your life like, no, I'm meant for something more. Like I have purpose, like something great. Like I feel like you really feel like that with the diving for light, you know? Yeah. Free from judgment, free to love. I feel like you're the type of person, you don't go into situations judging people and picking them apart. You just love people for who they are. People know, and people can feel this way about you. They feel free from judgment when they're around you. They don't feel like they have to perform when they're around you, that they could just be themselves. That's true love. You know? That's what's going to keep a free flowing of energy coming in your life. All right? Confirmation. Bottom of the deck, spirals of manifestation. Yeah. See, when you stay open like this, the thing, and then power of attraction, spirals of manifestation, put out that energy you want to attract without condition. Don't say, oh, I want to attract this, but it has to come from this person, this space, that space. Then you close yourself off to the possibilities. Spirals of manifestations. Like, you can manifest within any environment, within any space, within any dimension. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Visions beyond life and death. Number 44. Number 44, actually, when you look up the angel meaning of that, that's like angels helping you. With the owl here and the peacock, you guys have ancient souls. Like, you may start to even remember like other lifetimes you've had. But you're an ancient soul brought here to help guide other people. It's not your sole responsibility, but there's something about you that's ancient that can help other people find their way. The owl is very wise. And with the peacock and the owl kind of like engulfed with each other, you know, they say, oh, they was peacocking, which just means showing off or showcasing. It's time for you to say what you know. Show what you know. You know? It's something you can do with your eyes closed that would really put you out there to attract things and to see your manifestations come to fruition. Visions beyond life and death. I feel like somebody has tapped into their immortality on a whole nother level. Yeah, you guys got number 38, which breaks down to the 11, restore and replenish. Okay, restore and replenish. Yeah, you need that. You need recovery time. You can astral travel too. You see how these are two birds, which represents flight. Okay, so you may astral travel a lot in your sleep. Spirit retrieval or soul retrieval or body retrieval may be important for you at this time. Some of you may wake up feeling like you just got off an airplane or something, or you may wake up feeling jet lagged, and you don't have no reason to be, and then you may be at the same time, you may be like picking up on things that you saw in the dream space. It's something about you in the dream space with the owl here and visions beyond life and death. Visions of life beyond death, excuse me. Yeah. You may be in this mindset where you have already prepared yourself for your next existence. Yeah, Pandora's gift. With the Pandora's gift here, you need to be careful. Because you can have a tendency to open Pandora's box. All right? And then you might find the gift later, like some Cracker Jacks or some shit. But, and this is 45, breaking down to the 9. I'm seeing like a Rubik's Cube or some shit like that. You're real accustomed to this Pandora's energy. Like confusion is not new to you or foreign to you. You could have been through a lot of crazy situations in your life. And so when crazy situations arise, you have this unnerving sense of calm that people probably mistake for apathy. I don't know why, but I'm seeing a mechanic. Like, you ever had your car be fucked up and you panicking and you get to the mechanic and they just weirdly calm? And their hands are like permanently stained with oil. So you already know they got experience. And that's why they oddly calm. And you like, yo, this motherfucker was acting like they don't even care. When I get back to my car, it better be oop, oop, oop. And you get back your car, it's pristine. And you never have to go back to that motherfucker again. Or you choose for that person to be your go-to mechanic. So you may have a calm within the storm type of energy. All right, gang, let's see. That's right, Tiff. Okay, gang, what do we have? Oh, you guys got Pinnacle, respect. Yeah, put some respect on our name. With Moon, Cycles. And what came out in the Archangel deck? Moon, Cycles. Okay? You guys gonna find a lot of success working with certain moon cycles. And I already know a lot of people feel like that's fluff and it don't matter. That's your opinion. But for those who respect it, that's what they do. Ain't no way it's supposed to come out twice. Okay? Let's read this. This card says, Pentacle. Be respectful of yourself and others. Your power will increase as you stand firm in your convictions. Honor and work with all that the pentacle represents. Wear a pinnacle or a pentagram with pride. Respect magic. I'm not telling you what to wear, but maybe research the pinnacle, research the pentagram, and you go from there. You know, I can only suggest you to research some shit. Can't suggest you to do nothing really like that on a magical sense. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, look into that. Some of you guys love magic. Yeah. Some of you guys love magic. And there's nothing wrong with that either. It says respect magic. Maybe you have a deep found respect for magic. Like, you know it works and you respect the process. You know, especially with the cycles here. You know, you can you're respectable of their respected times to do certain things. You know, the shadow government wants you to be afraid of your own magic or magic period while they fucking practice the biggest spell, the biggest spiritual attack of all times on the whole fucking collective, right? And we ain't got time to get the tinfoil hats out tonight, so we ain't gonna do that right now. But magic is real, okay? The moon cycles are real. And you just got to do your own research. All right. Let's see here. It says, Moon, open up to your receptive feminine side. Your emotions are ruled by the moon phases. Harness the moon's energy and understand her phases for your magical work. Period. Work in conjunction with the triple goddess. Okay. So we already briefly skimmed over that. So you already know what it is. Okay. Now, you guys got earth grounding coming out. So down to earth. This is a good time to be down to earth. I feel like it'll bring less stress in your life. When someone describes someone to you, they're like, "Oh, how was meeting so and so?" They're like, "Oh my God, they were so cool. They were so down to earth." When someone says that, your mind, you automatically envision someone that's just chill, earthy, low key flower childy, like a free spirit, non-judgmental, still has like boundaries with the grounding energy, but they just live and let live. That's how you need to be at this time. Yes, be on the lookout for NPCs. Yes, protect and ground and all the things. Yes, but still be down to earth. Don't be so spiritual that nobody can't even fucking tell you a joke. Don't be so spiritual that motherfucker can't even mispronounce a word or eat a turkey sandwich in front of you. Like, don't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still be all spiritually and shit like that, but have some earthly qualities to you. Be down to earth a little bit. Don't be insufferable. Okay? Don't. And I'm talking to you from experience. Like, I'm spiritual as fuck. Like, you have no idea. But I'm still like goofy, funny, corny, loud, sometimes rude. You know, like, I'm still enjoying my human experience. That's being down to earth. You gotta get like that. Your core and your principles is what doesn't change. You can still be fun and active and shit like that, but your core and your core principles and your fucking taboos and shit, yeah, keep those. But still enjoy your life. Still be down to earth. You know what I mean? Like, we on earth for a reason. And I feel like that's something that needs to be balanced here. All right, let's read this. This card says, connection with the element of earth is required to bring substance to your spell work. Spend some time outside, barefooted and getting your hands dirty. Take up gardening, hug or sit beneath your favorite tree. Engage in a project that requires solid groundwork. So if you're doing spell work, that's your business. But know that you might need to incorporate earth into that in some kind of way. You know, the elements of earth, disposing it in earth, whatever. So make sure you pay your offerings. Don't be out here fucking around. All right? And know what the fuck you doing. Don't just be doing shit. You know, if you're doing some spell work, and don't just be doing shit. It's because you saw it on TikTok and it worked for somebody else. Like, don't do that. You know, you have the thinking woman card out there, so make sure you grounded in whatever you're doing. You know, and that's important because that's the first sentence out the gate. You know what I mean? All right. But yeah, do get grounded. Grounding is easy. Digging your feet in the dirt, walking on like the dewy grass early in the rising. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, get connected to earth. You know? Even if you have an altar inside your home, go outside, feed a tree. You know? Put some apples, some oranges, some pears, some grapes and shit at the base of a tree. You know, take some energy outside so you can expand too. That's also important. But yeah, just staying grounded, getting grounded, being down to earth, giving back to the earth in any way you can. You know, it's all about your intention, gang. Okay, let's see. Y'all know I'm over here fighting for my life not to pull from my oldie but goodies because I love them. So I'm trying to be good, gang. Lord God, so you and your masculine energy once again. Why you always, and I feel like this is for a lady. Why you always in your masculine energy, sis? Oh, are you gonna tell me? Because I have to be, because these men ain't shit. And I gotta protect this, and I gotta hustle, and I gotta grind. I get it. It's in the upright, so I get it. But I just had to ask the question. I just had to ask the question, you know. Yeah, you could really be embracing your masculine energy because you have so much to get done. If you look at the grounding card, it look like a tractor, you know, cleared this way. So you may have to do a lot of heavy lifting on your own in life in general. I'm not talking about just boxes and bringing shit in. Like, you got to do a lot of heavy lifting. Like, you got to be in God body energy to get a lot of shit done. You activate the God in you to get shit done a lot, you know? Yeah. Yeah, with the cloak here, yo, spirit be cloaking you. Only time spirit uncloak you is when you need to do something that requires you to like wear a different spirit says cape. I was gonna say hat, they said cape. Cloak, cape, same thing. And then I feel like people with because the cloak came out like this, sideways. So it's like, people don't see you till spirit say so. Like, you also too, you need to cloak yourself from people who want to play God in your life. Because somebody about to try you. Or somebody been trying somebody and you've been trying to cloak your energy from somebody for a while. Because somebody just keep trying to play God in your life. It don't matter if it's a man or a woman. Somebody is trying to play God in somebody's life. Let me clarify this with the tarot. Because that just, yeah. Hold on, I'm told to get the after tarot for this. See, this is why I didn't want to come on, because I already knew I can't just do a quick message. And I've been trying to fight it for years. I can't just do quick message. I'm trying to work on that. Like, damn. What is this? Ten of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse after tarot. Somebody want to play God in your energy and kind of like hide you, keep you in a state of confrontation, feeling betrayed and things of that nature. Hangman in reverse though, it's like you getting up. You getting up from that. Like you're seeing this, you know this is what's going on. I'm not speaking to someone who doesn't know that this is going on. I'm speaking to someone who knows, like, somebody trying to play God in their life. Somebody trying to keep somebody down with the Ten of Swords. After tarot, though, Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Somebody knows that this is happening. Queen of Pentacles in the upright position with the Lovers. But what's for you is for you. Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles. What's for you is for you. Yeah. They not God. They not your God. And you not they God. What's for you is for you. You will have it. If I was you, I would just keep certain things private, you know? You got the Hermit and the World here. Just keep certain things private. But, yeah. What's for you is for you. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Things are going to work out for you. But, yeah, confirmation. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Just keep certain things to yourself. And then think before you say something. And don't overshare. All right. All right, gang. That was your oracle message that turned into a tarot reading. Thanks to everybody who liked the video. I love you guys so much. Shout out again to my moderators, magical members of the channel, loyal subscribers. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from my websites. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.